Hi everybody, I'm Abbey Daw. I'm back for more at 21st Yoga in Salt Lake City. And today is a power 1 and 2 practice. So today's practice is a little bit of everything, but I will be focusing or just emphasizing more on heart opening postures and back bending, just because I feel like at this time it's super easy with the anxiety that we have to sort of close in, hunker in, isolate, right? We need to now reopen back up to receive that goodness. So props are always good to have. If you have a couple stacks of books at home or a block, use one of those, a couch pillow, something like that to prop you up if needed. So let's begin. Let's come into a comfortable cross-legged position on your mat. You can sit up on a block, or you can just sit with your sit bones and tailbone rooted into the ground. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Draw the shoulders down away from your ears. From this place, either bring your palms together to meet at your heart, or you can just rest your palms open over your knees. Another way to begin is placing your thumb and your middle fingers together to have some sort of focus. And close your eyes. Take a breath in through your nose. And exhale out an open mouth. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out an open mouth. Let your jaw drop. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. Continue your Ujjayi breathing. So draw your breath in through the muscles of your throat, like you're taking in a slow gasp. And on the exhale, like you're fogging a window, but with your mouth closed. So your breath is audible now. Turn that breath volume up. Continue that trend. Inhaling Ujjayi breath up your spine. And exhaling Ujjayi breath back down your spine. So get used to that style or that technique of breathing for the next 3 breaths. Be aware of how it feels when the breath expands your ribs to open. And be aware of how it feels when your exhale relaxes your inner body and brings you back into intrinsic connection. The next part of our breath that we'll focus on is our Uddiyana Bandha. So you can open your eyes for a moment that we've got some of our breath going. At the end of your exhalation, you'll want to pull your navel back toward your spine, sort of like you're like snapping it into place, and then a just gentle lift. So place your hand on your navel area, all right? Take an inhale and breathe into your belly. Allow the breath to expand, continue to grow tall, and on your next exhale, send your breath all the way back down into the pit of your belly. Once you're empty out further. Pull your navel back. It may feel uncomfortable for a moment. Allow it to be uncomfortable. Lift up through the navel. Release that abdominal lock and do that again. Inhale into your belly. Up to your chest to open your chest, especially if you started to slouch again. And exhale, send a cleansing breath down into the pit of your belly. Again, inhale into your belly, up into your chest, and exhale, send your breath back down into the pit of your belly. At the end of your exhale, pull your navel back, slide it up, find that navel interlock, Uddiyana Bandha. Let's do that one more time. Release your belly lock, inhale into your belly. Let the breath move all the way up into your chest. And exhale, a strong exhale down into the deepest part of your belly. Pull your navel back, slide it up, hold. And then release that abdominal lock. Close your eyes once again if they're not already, and just take a moment to observe how you feel in your body. How has yoga already made an impression on you? Please allow yourself to slow down today, to not be in a hurry through the postures, and to just tune in and quiet down the mind so that the body will follow in that lead and you can feel more open as you move through your life today. From here, open your eyes and let's start our asana, our physical movement. Inhale your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, create that hammock-like shape with your hands. Exhale, rest your head back into your palms, like you're reclining back. This is already our first heart opener. So peel your elbows open here and just let yourself really rest your head back. Often we'll just be like, oh, I'm sort of resting my head back, and we don't really allow that. But get into your back body. That's what heart openers are all about, so that the chest can stretch. Take one more inhale, peel your elbows open a little more. Exhale, round your back. Pull your elbows together, chin to chest, navel pulls back just like we were doing, and slide it up. Inhale, re-lengthen, open up your heart, peel your elbows open, rest your head back into your palms. Exhale, round. See if you can curl in a little bit further. Navel back and up, chin to chest. Inhale, open back up. And exhale, round. Pull everything back in. Navel in and up, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it back in. Navel in and up. From here, inhale, just re-lengthen your spine, release your clasp, and extend your arms to follow the spine above your head. Exhale, swim your arms behind you, reaching the palms towards the back of the room. Then recline back onto your palms this time. If you're on a block like me, this is a good time. Just remove it. Place your feet so they are about a little wider than your hips. So I will turn this way. From here, inhale, lift your heart. Lift your heart. Draw your chin up slightly, kind of like you're holding onto two oranges between your chin and chest. Exhale, drop your knees off to the right. Inhale, lift back up. You're also going to get a little bit of a glute massage here. Exhale, drop your knees to the opposite side. Now continue for about 2 more rounds on your own. And continue to bring your breath with you. Hear the sound of your breath. Once you have completed this round here of your just seated windshield wiper leg movements, inhale, just recline up off of your palms and go ahead and just move into a all fours on your mat. So cross your ankles, rock forward, and place your hands so that they are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. You can also claw the earth with the pads of your fingers. This will activate the wrists. And put a little bend in your elbows, wrapping your upper arms in to feel that real strong support for your shoulder girdle. Take an inhale and swing the pelvis back. Lift the heart for cow. And exhale, round for cat. Pull your navel in and up. Tuck your tailbone down, chin to chest. Continue to move at your own pace. When you move your breath into your belly on your cow, really allow the belly to expand towards the earth. And when you move your exhale into your belly into cat, pull your navel in and up. Find that Uddiyana Bandha, what we were practicing in our seated posture momentarily, just moments ago. I also like to imagine as though I'm moving through water. This creates just a more fluid movement. It slows it down, right? Keeps it intentional. Once you have finished these rounds of cat-cow, move into your child's posture. So if you can, walk your knees out a little wider than your hips. Exhale, sit back, hips to heels, forehead to mat. If there's too much flexion in your knees and your hips, you can always place a block underneath your hips so you can just drop your hips down onto it if that feels more comfortable, or a pillow behind the knees. Also, if your shoulders are feeling a lot today, you can reach them back behind you, your arms, and rest them into the earth. Let's take about 5 full back body breaths while we're in child's posture. Feel your breath move into your back body and your front body and on both sides of your spine to create this 3D style breath. Make your breath audible, and let's practice that Uddiyana Bandha engagement at the end of every exhale. Spend a little bit more time at the end of your exhale, more than you normally would, to engage with that center body. Take one more round of breath in your child's posture. And at the end of your exhalation, once again, empty out even further. Pull your navel in and up. Maybe your hips can drop closer towards your heels. From this new place you've discovered within, let's move from there. Inhale up onto hands and knees. On your next exhalation, send your hips back behind you and up for downward facing dog. Now, this first down dog, you're going to feel the crunchiness, right? The stiffness, especially if you haven't moved your body for a good 12 to 24 hours. So just give your body time to adapt. Move around the way you want to. Maybe you want to pedal out your feet a little bit. I like to dip into my shoulders and feel like I'm giving my shoulders this internal massage. Nodding the head gently if your neck is okay with it in a couple different directions. Energize your hands. Spread your toes. Press your thumbs, your pointer fingers, your middle fingers, your ring and pinky fingers back into the mat. Send your sit bones towards the sky to get your lower back muscles to extend your spine. Take a couple more breaths here in your downward facing dog. And as often today as you can keep your eyes closed throughout your practice, please do. I find that it makes it feel just a little more personal, little less noisy, and you can really focus on listening to what is happening on your inside, stilling your body and stilling your mind to bring them together. Take one more inhale. Exhale your breath all the way down the front of your spine. Pull your navel in and slide it up. Gaze gently forward. Step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Let your neck and your head relax. From here, inhale, lengthen out halfway. You can slide your hands up to your shins like I'm doing, or even place your hands over a block. Crown of your head forward, sit bones back. Exhale, round, refold yourself back in. Pull your navel in and up. Imagine as though your abdominals are lifting you up, because they are. Come to standing mountain posture. Feel your spine stack. Inhale, your arms sweep up over your head. Take a little bit of a back bend. Soften the knees, pelvis forward, fingertips back, and exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to do what is called connection breath for our heart opening practice today. Super easy to follow along with me. So from this standing posture, mountain, inhale, extend your arms up over your head. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Inhale, open your heart. So peel your chest forward, shoulder blades together back onto your back body. Exhale, bring all that goodness back into your heart. Keep your palms together. Inhale, arms reach back up. Separate your palms. Exhale, release them down along your sides for mountain. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up. Turn this more into a back bend. Bring your palms together. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, bigger heart opening breath here. Bring your shoulder blades together onto your back. Exhale, hands come back together to meet at your heart. Inhale with your palms pressing together, reach them back up. And exhale, separate your palms and bring them back down along your sides. One more time, just like that. Inhale, your arms up. Palms meet. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, bring all that goodness back in. Keep your palms pressing together. Inhale, reach them back up over your head. And exhale, allow your arms to rest back down along your sides. Nice job. Let's take some half salutes. Inhale, your arms up. Arms reach behind you this time. Exhale, swan dive forward, connecting yourself to your back body. Release your fingertips to the ground, forehead towards shin, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway, lengthen out your spine. Iron out your spine even more. Get into your back body muscles. Exhale to refold. Rooted through your feet, stand up into mountain posture. Inhale, your arms reach it up, turn it into a little bit more of a back bend, pelvis forward, fingertips back. Exhale, hands back to meet at your heart. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Reach your fingertips back as the heart reaches forward. Eventually, the abdominals will pull your ribs in. Draw your chin to chest, forehead to shins. Inhale, halfway lengthen out, monkey posture. Exhale, refold. Take it even deeper. Find your navel to spine lock. Rise up to standing mountain posture. Fluid movement like you're moving through water. Inhale, your arms reach up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, connect your hands to your heart. Let's move on from there. A series. Inhale, your arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Shift your weight out of your heels and into your toes. Abdominals, pull your torso in, chin to chest, forehead to shins. Inhale, lengthen out. Keep the crown reaching forward and the sit bones back. Hands come down onto your mat. Step it back into a high plank posture. From here, you can always lower your knees if you need to. Exhale, come down, chaturanga. Inhale, open up into cobra or upward facing dog. Peel your heart open. Stay here. As you exhale, bend your elbows a little bit more and pull your shoulders more onto your back as the crown lifts up. Feel into this back bend. Take one more inhale. Listen here. Exhale. This time, roll the front of your spine back down to the earth. Forehead to the ground last to bow to the earth. From here, inhale, press yourself up onto hands and knees posture. Exhale, transition your way back to another downward facing dog. If you ever feel like you'd like to substitute a child's posture in down dog's place, you can absolutely do that. Or substitute child's posture in any pose's place. Take 3 more breaths here in your downward facing dog. It's not about fixing your pose. It's about just feeling more aligned in your pose. So what movements can you make to feel more alive? Could you perhaps bring your breath back in? Have you lost sight of it? Take one more inhale here. Exhale, send your breath down the front of your spine. Let's find our Uddiyana Bandha at the end of the exhale. Pull your navel back and up. Gaze forward. Step your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale halfway, lengthen out. Iron out your spine. Exhale, fold yourself back in. Take your time to stand up, mountain posture. Inhale, your arms follow your spine, circle up alongside of your ears. Take that mini back bend. And exhale, connect your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Lift through the ribs and the waist. Shoulders slide down from the ears. Exhale, tilt forward. Lead with your heart today. Forward fold. At the end of your exhalation, dive deeper. Inhale, halfway lengthen out, monkey posture. Step back or jump into your plank pose. From your plank posture, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, curl open, really feel your heart lead this movement. Crown follows your heart. Exhale, press it back into another downward facing dog. Let's just take one breath here. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale, send your breath down into the deepest part of your belly. Pull your navel back and up. Gaze forward, step or jump to your forward bend. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Lift your heart as the sit bones reach back. Exhale, fold yourself even deeper. Bend your knees here. Sit, weight into your heels. Inhale, lift up into chair. Utkatasana. Let's take goalpost arms today. So this is a heart opening version on our chair pose. Reveal your heart forward. Slide the tips of the shoulder blades down away from your ears. Active palms. Feel the energy shooting out your palms and the fingertips. Active feet. This helps turn on even more of your core and get you in your body even further. Everything is connected. Take one more inhale. Send your heart forward and up. Reach your sit bones further back. Exhale, fold forward. Hips to the sky. Crown of your head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Listen here. Inhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat so that your right foot is still forward. Exhale, lower your left knee. A good time to slide a block under the knee or double wrap your mat or slide a pillow or blanket, whatever you need to make your knee more comfortable. Inhale, bring your hands up to the right thigh. Let's square off the hips, so slide the right sit bone back. Press your hands into your right thigh and your thigh back into your hands. And just press your heart forward and tilt it up for a gentle back bend. Inhale if you want to come with me. Reach your arms up to the sky. Stay here as you exhale. Go a little bit deeper into this lunge, opening up your hips. Take one more inhale. Open up your abdominals towards the sky. Your heart, your fingertips reach back. Exhale, bring your hands back to your mat. Pick up your back knee. Inhale into plank posture, high push-up position. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into either a cobra or up dog. Take a brief pause here to feel this heart opener. And exhale, return back to your down dog. Inhale, your right leg stretches back behind you and up. Spread your toes. Exhale, draw your right knee underneath you towards your chest. Step your right foot between your hands. Spin your back foot, prepping you for a warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one pose. Exhale, plant your palms back down to meet your mat. Step back to plank, high push-up position. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, open up into cobra or your upward facing dog. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, send your breath all the way down into the pit of your belly. Gaze forward. Now listen to this next instruction. Step or jump to the top of your mat with your heels in and your toes out for a low squat. So we'll end up in our squat. I will face you. So lift your chest. Hands come to prayer. You can always sit down on a block to help just support you a little more from the ground. Really lift your heart here. And then as you exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin, sit bones forward, navel to spine lock. Inhale, let's do that again. Grow, open yourself up. Exhale, round. For this Malasana style cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale. Extend the spine, draw up the crown. Exhale, round, chin to chest, navel to spine, sit bones forward. From here, place your hands out in front of you. Inhale, pick your hips back up. Walk your feet back into a forward fold stance. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sit into your heels, and inhale, lift back up into chair. From your chair pose, stay here. As you exhale, take your goalpost. Arms, shoulder blades come down towards the middle of your spine as your heart lifts up. Active feet. Can you sit back a little bit deeper? I'll bet you can. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen out your spine, monkey posture. Exhale, fold. See if you can dive in a little bit deeper. Interlock navel to spine. Hold that. This time, inhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Exhale, lower your right knee. Take a moment to find your aligned low lunge posture, right? Square off your hips again. Press your hands into your thighs. Lift your heart for this mini back bend. If you feel like coming with me, now inhale, stretch your arms up alongside of your ears. Squeeze your inner thighs and exhale, gently move into a deeper version of this pose. It's important to keep breathing here. In these back bends, rely on your back body to open the front body. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Pick up your right knee. Inhale, step it back into plank posture. Exhale, lower down through your vinyasa. En route to down dog. Just take your time. Follow your body's rhythms. Be mindful. And from your down dog, just take a moment. Feel where you are. And just begin here. Let go of all other postures. Inhale, your left leg stretches back behind you and up. Spread your toes. Exhale, draw your left knee underneath you. Step your foot quietly to the top of your mat between your hands. Spin your right foot flat this time. And inhale, arms reach up over your head for warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down to meet your mat. Step it back into a plank posture and continue to move through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale back into down dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, send your breath all the way down into the pit of your belly. Gaze forward, step to that squat, heels in and toes out. So hands come to your heart once again. Okay, and I'm going to stay here today instead of facing you. So just stay here, lengthen. And as you exhale, round, chin to chest, sit bones forward, navel to spine. Inhale, re-lengthen, crown up, sit bones back. Exhale, round, chin to chest, sit bones forward, navel to spine. Do that one more time in each direction. Inhale, pelvis back, crown up, and exhale, round, chin to chest, sit bones forward, navel back. Inhale, plant your hands out in front of you. Exhale, pick up your hips and walk your feet so they're back in to your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out your spine, monkey posture. And exhale to refold yourself back in. Rise up to standing mountain. Once again, feel your spine. Take it nice and slow. Inhale, your arms up. Move into that back bend. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Nice job, everybody. Let's move on. Inhale, your arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. So reach your arms behind you as you tilt at the hips. This time, transition your weight onto the pads of your toes by lifting the heels up away from the earth. Let's just pause here for a moment. This will add a little bit of shakiness, a little bit of a balance challenge. Keep this back bend. It also will help to create more strength within your center. Take one more inhale here. See how long you can keep your heels up as you this time exhale, continue to fold now. Once you have completed your fold, lower your heels back down to the earth. Inhale, halfway, lengthen out, monkey pose. Place your hands down to the earth, step back or jump into plank posture. And once again, take your chaturanga, your vinyasa at your own pace. From your downward facing dog, as you really grip the mat with your hands, inhale, your right leg reaches to the sky. Stay right here. This time just bend your right knee and exhale, peel your right hip open for this three-legged down dog twist. Grip the mat again with both hands equally. Put that micro bend in your elbows and wrap your upper arms in for this your chest to stay engaged and even through the upper musculature of your arms. Take another inhale here. Peel your hip open even more. Exhale, this time your right knee to graze the back of your right upper arm. See if you can just do a light tap. Inhale, re-extend. Right leg back behind you and up. This time on your exhale, right knee to touch your left elbow. Just a little bit of oblique action here. Touch your elbow if you can. Inhale, re-extend. Take it slow. Exhale your knee to chest. Scoop out your belly. Step your foot through between your hands. This time, let's move into Crescent Lunge. Inhale, lift up your torso away from the thigh, fingertips reach back. Remember that clasp we did at the beginning of class? That hammock-like shape, find it again. And let your head recline back into your hands. Peel your elbows open. Stay right here. Bend your back knee a little bit closer to the ground. Draw your right sit bone back and hug your inner thighs towards midline. Listen here. Take a deep breath. Keep your clasp. Exhale, fold. Straighten out your back leg. So now you're in this version on lunge where your torso is parallel above the ground. Inhale, lift back up. Bend your back knee closer to the ground. Exhale, just hug back to your center. Inhale, straighten out your back leg. Same thing. Exhale, hinge forward and hold your torso parallel above the ground. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Recline your head back more. Exhale, bend your back knee. Drop a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten out your back leg. Exhale, hinge forward like you're moving into a fold until your torso is parallel. This time, release your clasp, reach your arms behind you and hold. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to frame around your right foot. Now this might be a good time where you find a block or some sort of prop to support you as we start or begin our transition to standing splits. So inhale, put your weight into the right leg. Float your back leg up away from the mat for this one-legged standing fold. Now keep your neck relaxed. It's going to want to do everything. I like to just wrap my, in this case, right hand behind the ankle, elbow behind the knee, forearm behind the calf. It does not matter how high your back leg is. It just matters if it's energized. Press your forearm into your calf and your calf back into your forearm and put a little micro bend in your right knee so that you have knee stabilization. And just breathe. Can you allow for the inner body support instead of focusing on the external body support? Lift up through your right sit bone and draw down through your crown. Take one more inhale here. Maybe your back leg can energize and lift a little higher if that's possible. Now listen, exhale, step your left foot once again to the back of your mat. Revolved lunge. Your left hand can stay on a block or the ground. Inhale, turn your torso open to your right. Exhale, this top arm can wrap behind you. You can grab a hold of the material on your left thigh, your pants, right? Or you can take a bind if you're feeling really ambitious today. Lean into your back. Imagine as though there is a wall behind you and you want to lean into it. Draw your crown back slightly as though somebody's cradling your crown in their palm. You can also keep the arms extended. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Now, I would suggest letting your back knee come down. Slide your right foot out of the way towards the right. And let's move into a hip opener. So coming down off of the wrist if you can onto the elbows. I usually like to place a block underneath my elbows. It's up to you. Maybe that's still a little bit too low. You can always even make your block go to the higher level. Turn your right foot open so you can take some pressure off of your knee for a moment. Make sure you're also on the shoelace part of your left foot. Close your eyes. And every exhalation, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper into your posture. Even sometimes if you place your right hand on your right thigh, you can open up your heart a little bit and push your legs slightly away from you and just lift the chest open for a few breaths. You can play around with this. Take 2 more breaths. At the end of this exhalation, come back up off of your elbows if you're on them. We're going to stay here. I know you're like needing some relief. If your foot is turned open like I asked you to, just point your right foot forward again. Inhale, bend your back knee. So you can choose how you want to do this. You can grab You can do a couple ways. You can grab with both hands. This is going to be the most intense way. You can grab with the same foot and same hand and reach your right arm to the sky. Or you can do an opposite hand to opposite foot grip for a little bit of a twist. But let's turn this into a back bend. Now what happens is we'll just dump into the pelvis because the pelvis will take it all. So come out of it a little bit and squeeze in. And then feel how you have support around the hips. Also, like I had mentioned, get into your back body to support the heart opening posture. Tilt your chin up slightly with your gaze. Your drishti, focus on a part of the wall in front of you. You may also fall out of the pose, and that is okay. You're going to feel this stretch through the front of your left thigh. Take one more inhale here. Now be mindful as you release your back foot, if you have it. Just come back down, release your foot. Pick up your back knee. Inhale into plank pose. Woo, your right leg may need a little bit of a shakeout, but eventually find your plank. Exhale, lower down all the way onto your belly. Frame your hands around your ribs, forehead to the mat. Inhale, come up for just baby cobra. So just only lift the chest and forehead up off of the mat. Press the tops of your thigh bones down. Exhale, your arms are going to reach back. Lift your legs up for Savasana, another back bend. Interlace your fingers if you would like to, but make sure you keep your elbows at a gentle micro bend. Crown forward, toes reach back in the opposite direction. Now get those belly breaths in. Find your spinal muscles. Imagine as though the spinal muscles are helping you to reach your toes back. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, release. Press your hands into the earth next to your mid-ribs. Use your abdominal strength. Inhale, come up onto hands and knees. And exhale, move into a down dog. Stay with me, guys. I'm here for you. All right. Inhale, your left leg sweeps to the sky. Bend your left knee this time and exhale, open up your left hip. At the same time that your knee is floating up, maybe you can draw your right heel closer towards the ground, or maybe you want to try a different version by floating your right heel further up off the mat. You can play around with it. Take one more inhale. Again, even pressure through the hands. Lift your hip open a little more. Exhale your left knee to lightly tap the upper left part of your arm. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left knee underneath you to right elbow. Maybe lightly tap it. Inhale, core, re-extend your left leg, spread your toes. Exhale your knee to chest. And step your foot through between your hands. Inhale up into Crescent Lunge. So since we now know what to do on this side, reach your arms up alongside of your ears. Let's prep for that hammock-like shape and recline your head back into your palms. This should feel really good. It's also going to throw off your balance. Take a moment to stabilize. Relax your jaw, your face. And bend your right knee now a little close to the ground as you tuck your left sit bone back. Keep this clasp. Inhale, open up the more. Straighten out your back leg. Exhale, hinge forward halfway and hold. Keep the elbows reaching in these two opposite directions. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bend your back knee. Inhale, straighten your back leg. Peel the elbows open more. Keep that opening. Exhale, hinge forward and hold. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bend your back knee. Inhale, straighten it back out. Exhale, hold. Stay right here. Take a breath. And exhale, release your hands down. Let's move into revolved triangle posture, or it's not revolved triangle, revolved lunge. Inhale, open up. You can choose how you want to do that. And just breathe. Find your awareness on your heart, on your inhale as it peels open towards that opposite side of the room that you're facing now. Take one more inhale. And exhale, set your hand down. Prepping you to move into your standing splits on the left side. So put your weight into the left leg, left foot. Inhale, unweight your right. Now I am unable to do standing splits on my left side. I haven't been able to do it for years. So just, if you have to modify, you can do what I'm doing by lowering your back foot down and just staying in sort of like a pyramid posture. But standing splits on your left foot. Reach your right leg up to the sky as you root down through your left foot. Spread your right set of toes. Now make sure your neck and your head is relaxed and not wanting to do all of the work. Breathe. There's a lot happening here, right? We want to hold our balance. We gotta breathe. And you also need to relax, right? But find your breath, and then all the other stuff will start to follow. It's not about perfecting a posture. Take one more inhale here as you root down through your left foot. Float your back leg up a little higher, and exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. I would highly recommend lowering down your right knee, uncurling your back toes, and then taking your low lunge. Walk your left foot more out of the way and turn your left foot open so you can give your left knee a little just support here. And then you find where you need to go for your hip opener. You can also place your left hand on the inside of your left knee and just gently push the knee away from you and rest into your back as the heart reveals open towards your left side of the room. Close your eyes. And I'd like you to quiet down your heart. Imagine even this is a heart opener. Your exhale first moves to your heart space and then lands into your hips. Squeeze your inner thighs to create that container around your hip joint. Take about 2 more breaths in here into this posture. Take one more inhale. Exhale, see if you can just move a little bit deeper into your posture, being gentle with your hips. And inhale, come up off of your elbows, off of your block for now. Bend your right knee. So we're going to find this back bend before we move on. Grabbing either your foot with one hand, or you can double clasp. It's up to you however intense you want this quadricep stretch to be. I like the double clasp. Or again, you can extend either arm. Lift your chest, right? It's all about taking that load out of the pelvis. So squeeze your inner thighs, reaching up and just peeling your heart open. See if you can soften your gaze or even close your eyes here, even if that means you kind of, fall out of the pose or lose your balance. Be in tune with your back body while you're in this heart opener. Take one more breath. The furthest your breath will go. Open your heart to even more expression. Gently release your back foot if you have it. Exhale, bring your hands down. Pick up your back knee, your right knee, and inhale into plank. Yes, you might need to wiggle your legs out. Exhale, chaturanga. Come all the way down onto your belly. Frame your ribs. Inhale, lift up into just baby cobra. Lift the chest and forehead. Exhale, arms reach back. And now let's prep for the full bow pulling posture. Bend your knees. Now this is optional. You don't have to do it. It's not mandatory. If you can grab a hold of the fronts of your shins or the outer edges of your feet, that's the next step. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, kick your feet further into the palms of your hands. And imagine as though you have an apple this time between your chin and chest. We don't really think about our back body and back bends, right? As much as we should. So get into your back body and rest in your heart. Let your energy just rest in your heart space. Kick back and draw the tops of your thighs down. Take one more inhale here, the biggest breath you've taken all class. And exhale, release. Inhale up onto all fours. And exhale, move into your downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here just to listen into where we are. Find a little bit of movement if you need to. Now take a deep breath into your down dog. Send your sit bones up even further. Exhale the breath all the way down into the pit of your belly. Drop your knees down to your mat. Sit back onto your heels, and then let's transition onto our back bodies. So cross your ankles. Hi everyone. I just feel like I need to engage too with you. So lie down. You're gonna make it. I have a little bit of wacky humor. I never want to let that go. All right, bring your knees in. Rock from side to side. Massage out your lower back. All right, another backbend. Bridge. Lower your feet, hip distance apart. Arms down along your sides. Now from here, we want to make sure that our neck is safe. So right off the bat, tilt your chin up. Draw your shoulder blades underneath you for some shoulder support. From this place, once you feel ready, gently peel your hips and spine up away from the mat. Draw your shoulder blades together underneath you even more. If you'd like to interlace your fingers, just again, make sure your elbows they have a gentle bend. Keep your chin up like you're holding onto that large apple or orange between your chin and chest. You can also do robot arms. Now, this can be a good place to hang out. If you find that you eventually want to do a full wheel pose, that's like the mother of all back bends, you can. Now, feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe into your abdominals right now. If you find that you're losing sight of your breath and you need a little more support, you can always take a block and slide it underneath the flat part of your pelvis, the sacrum area. But stay with me. Back bends can get really uncomfortable, but this is like an excavation. It's allowing for any overwhelm or any stress or anything that's uncomfortable to finally come to surface so that you can lead from your heart instead of your fear, which often happens in these hard times. Stay here as your feet are rooted. Let's take 3 more breaths. You've got this. Thighs might be shaking. Keep that imaginary block between your inner thighs so you can find connection to your midline. Take 1 more inhale, lift up even more, and very consciously, mindfully exhale, release your shoulders out. Sometimes it feels good to reach your arms up first, and then allow the spine to slowly snap back down onto the earth. When the hips have landed, bring your knees back in. Let's do 1 core exercise here for stabilization around the spine for all the back bending we did. So your knees stay over your hips. Just like we did throughout class, interlace your fingers, find that hammock-like shape, and cradle your head into your palms. Take an inhale and lift your shoulders and head up off of the mat. Exhale, extend the left leg forward, cross your left elbow to right knee to left elbow for these yoga bicycle crunches. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, extend your right leg, cross your right elbow to left knee to right elbow. Inhale, come back center, keep the shoulder blades, the ribs up off the mat. Exhale, extend your left leg, left elbow to right knee to left elbow. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, extend right leg, right elbow to left knee to right elbow. I know it's getting intense, stay with me. Inhale, come back center, one more on each side. Exhale, left leg extends, left elbow to right knee to left elbow. Inhale, and one more time. Exhale, extend right leg, right elbow to left knee to right elbow. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, release. Holy cow. All right, let's take a spinal twist lying down. You can reach your arms out away from you. You can choose any way you would like. Exhale, just drop your knees off to one side. Just make sure that your shoulders are rested onto the mat. Close your eyes, my friends, and let the earth hold you. Feel how your heart is open towards the sky. Take about 2 more mindful, present breaths with yourself. Keep that ujjayi sound audible. Inhale, lift your knees back up, and exhale, twist them off to the other side. However you want, whatever size fits your body today, whatever yoga size you need. And then from there, inhale, float your knees back up and take happy baby pose. Grabbing either the big toes with the first 2 fingers or the outer edges of your feet, heels in, toes out. Lower your lumbar closer towards the earth as your sit bones tilt towards the sky. Take one more breath into your happy baby. Exhale, bring your knees back in, lower your feet. Let's end before Shavasana with a Supta Baddha Konasana. So peel the knees open, press the soles of your feet together. This lying down butterfly pose. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Close your eyes. And imagine your breath is like the just ocean waves gently crashing the shore, bringing in a little bit more hope and openness, and excavating out anything that allows you to feel small or powerless or closed in your heart. Moving through some invisible boundaries or defenses that you put up that you don't need to have. The ones that aren't serving you. Once you feel like you're ready to finalize in Shavasana, extend your legs all the way out. Spread out your body as much as you would like to. Maybe you want to slide a pillow under the knees or a block under your heart, which is really good for heart opening. So I can show you a couple books is helpful too. You'll take a block and you'll slide it underneath just that mid-upper thoracic spine, where you can just feel the back of your heart being held, and then rest your head back. That's a really fantastic way to end a heart opening practice. If that just feels too dramatic for your body, then you can totally remove the block and just lay on your back. Take these next final few moments to come out of this physical practice, finding that stillness that has been left as a gift from yoga on your body, and to bask in that stillness. Feel that even though it's a scary world at times, and especially right now, that having an open heart will always make things feel less scary. When you're open, it's like giving your form of art to the world. Your creation, your goodness, so that others can follow along in your lead. And this world ends up being a more open world, and the fear has less power over us. Take a few more moments in silence, listening in to your heart, feeling the perseverance of your heartbeat beneath your chest, and how it is absolutely all the time 100% present with you, which is such a beautiful gift. Let go to be well. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and out through your soft, open mouth. Couple more just like that. If you feel like wiggling your fingers and your toes or stretching your arms back behind you for the morning stretch, you can do that if that feels good to you. Stay quiet, stay still, stay in connection with the ground and in your heart as you turn slowly away from your back onto whatever side feels the most nurturing for your body. Feel how the ground still holds you so well, and as you lift up, lead with your heart. Come back up to a comfortable cross-legged position at the top of your mat. And typically we'll end with ohms, but today I want to end with a practice called Brahmari. It's pranayama. It's a really, really amazing pranayama for your heart and for anxiety. So place your hands at your heart space. It's super easy to follow. Instead of on the exhale doing an om with an open mouth, you're going to imagine as though you're humming like a buzzing sound, like a bee into your heart, like you're affecting all the chambers of your heart, all the veins, everything that makes up your heart, the front and the back. So just a humming buzz sound together on the exhale with your mouth closed. Take a deep breath in. Feel that impression that Brahmari made on your heart. Feels good. You can do that as often as you need to during your day if you need a little bit of just less pressure on your heart space. Thank you for joining me at 21st Yoga. Thank you so much for your donations. It means so much to our staff family and our studio. Just watch other videos we have here on Facebook, on our YouTube channel, which is 21styoga.com, and also follow us on Instagram. Be safe out there, everyone. There's a lot of love from us to you at 21st Yoga. Love you. Have a wonderful day.